church all the time. And Margaret's mom said, that little girl, she gets up and she gets herself right and she goes to church all by herself. She was telling everybody around her. I didn't know that until I was older. And people would tell me when I came home from college. They said, Mrs. Margaret, what is her name? Oh God, she has a really cool name too.
Margie's mom?
Margie's mom, yeah.
Do you know the name then? Huh?
Eldora.
Eldora.
Yeah. They call her Dora, but her real name was Eldora. And
Margie's mom.
Margie's mom. She said
Dorrance.
Dorrance was her dad. Yeah. And you know, when they'd have ladies' aid or whatever, you know, when women got together and they said, that lightning girl comes down to church all by herself. Gets her, you know, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. Then I'd get up and go. And I didn't know that until years later.
And they didn't know, Margie didn't know any of the family, really?
Well, they all know. My brothers worked for Dorrance, who was Margaret's dad.
They worked for
Mink
Dorrance?
Ranch, on the mink ranch, and he also had the boats for commercial fishermen, because he would buy the...
Oh, he was a Marvin.
No, Johnston.
Johnston.
Dorrance Johnston, yeah. No, he wasn't a Marvin. He was a commercial fisherman, and he had a mink ranch. He was fishing to feed the mink, because that's what they fed the mink.
Mink?
The mink. Yeah, he raised mink. And Mom
For
worked,
fur or something?
Yeah. Mom would work for Dorrance, and there's another guy too. In the wintertime, when they killed the mink, and Joe Oshie had this big porch, and all the Indian women worked there, and the meat would be killed. They'd take the carcass out of there, and then they'd bring the fresh hides to Joe's, and the women had these big round poles, and they were like this, and then they went up to a point, and they would turn the hides so the fur was inside, and they'd put the fur over the pole, and then they'd tack the feet down, and then they'd flesh the...
Gross.
Oh, it was
so gross.
It smelled.
I bet.
Oh, it smelled.
Sounds
Because I'd go
horrible.
there after school. Margaret and I would go there after school, and because he had a big porch, and but it had to be heated because the women would freeze. There's Mom, Maggie, Florence Kakigizik, you know, Mrs. Angus, and Joe would the women would put that on there, and then they'd flesh the feet, you know, their legs and stuff, and tail, and tack it all down so it was pulled tight, and then he would Joe and my brother even did it. I think Hans even did it in Les. They'd flesh the hide, and then they'd hang it to dry, and then the mink ranch.
What'd they do with the meat?
Throw it away. They throw it.
Nobody eats mink?
No, it's mainly fat and a little bit of meat on there. I mean, they didn't. No, it's
Sounds horrible.
it was. But they'd say, it smells like money, Joe. Because we'd go in there, and we'd go into because you had to go in the porch to go into the house. You know, we'd go run through there.
It sounds horrible.
Oh, it was a way to make money. They didn't have regular jobs. They did seasonal jobs, you know.
Everybody did that?
Oh,
So
yeah.
Les, Hans...
Yeah. They worked they fished and they worked on the river and on the lake.
Yeah.
Until...
How many minks were there?
Oh, hundreds.
Where did they get them all?
There are a lot of mink ranches up there.
I mean, people are just raising them.
Raising them, yeah.
And then they need people to slaughter them.
Yeah, Dorrance Johnston had a big
So they just
mink ranch.
had like 100 minks running around.
No, they were in
Like
cages.
but they had them in a barn or something.
No, they were in cages outside.
In cages outside.
Yeah. They were in...
Were they kept together or separate?
They were... Oh, no, they were separate. They were separate.
They just sat there all day,
Pretty much.
waiting to die.
Well, they didn't live very long. You know, They were little and they were all together, I'm sure. And then when they got bigger, then they were put in cages. But they were bred for certain colors or certain types of.
Yeah, because of mink coat.
Yeah, because of the. Yeah, and you had to keep them separate because of the. Once they were getting ready to, they got bigger. You wanted to keep their fur nice.
Because they attacked each other or something?
Oh yeah, and they were pretty. I don't know why, but they were all. There's
So-
only one in a cage.
So Margie's mom? No, dad.
Dad, he raised them.
He raised them. Johnston.
Johnston, yeah. He had a big one.
And he had a big ranch in Warroad.
Yep.
What was the mink ranch that Jerry went to in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, it was the same one. Same kind of a mink.
Oh, but not the same Johnston. It
No,
wasn't a
not
Johnson ranch.
yeah. No.
And Margie, then she met Frank in high school.
Yeah, we all went to high school together in
Yeah.
Warroad.
They were
Yeah.
dating.
They didn't date too much. Well, I guess they did go to prom in his last year. But then she went to St. Catherine's and he went to another
Hamlin. Mm-hmm.
And they dated in college. And then when he graduated, he came back to Marvin's, and then she graduated, and then they got married.
Yeah. Well, what was he like as a kid? Frank.
Well, Frank, he was just a nice kid. He played basketball,
Mm-hmm.
and he wasn't in the band. Yeah, he worked with the company.
With his dad's company.
Uh-huh.
And Margie, what did she do? What was she like?
She was a lot involved in. We were both involved in the school. We were in a couple of, and we both played in the band, and we were in the choir, and we were a traveling band, marching band,
Mm-hmm.
and so we were in the summertime. We were always gone weekends, playing the different festivals and stuff. Yeah, we were busy.
Was she was your best friend in high school?
Yeah.
And
Spent a lot
what was
together.
she? What is a good memory of?
Oh, just go. I played the clarinet. No, she played the clarinet. I played the saxophone. We had a quartet,
Uh-huh.
and so we sang in the choir. We played in the band, and we were just always going. We either placed with the choir or with the band, and we had a separate quartet, and people would call and ask the band director, well, can we get the quartet to play at this event? And
You get paid?
No,
You didn't get paid.
I don't think so. No.
Maybe the band director got paid.
Well, because we were a marching band, they did donate
Yeah,
so
sure.
that we could go. No, thank you. No, tea I'd have.
And did
Tea I'd have.
what do you remember about anything particular about Margie?
Oh, she was she was a good friend, and her mom was they were all very nice to me. Yeah.
How did you meet her?
Margie?
Yeah.
We're in class together. We went to school.
I know, but I mean, she's
We're in grade. We're from all the way up. We're
yeah.
from.
You just started hanging
First
out
grade.
and just started
Well,
saying you liked
she-
each other.
They were very strict with her. She couldn't go a lot with us.
With who?
With
The Indians
or well, no, it wasn't so much the Indians, but she had to study and she had to, she didn't go to shows much.
She had to hang out with the minks.
Yeah, no. I think her mom was
She had
pretty,
to skin minks.
mom was pretty strict. But we, when
Did she
we-
work on the farm too?
on the mink farm? No,
Oh.
no. Her brothers did though.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine Margie
Yeah.
skinning minks.
No. She maybe went out to help feed or something because they were all in cages. I don't know.
She probably would have let him go. She's so nice.
Yeah. Yeah. But when we would have events, and I had a car. Mom bought a car as soon as I got my driver's license.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd pick her up and we'd go to whatever we had to go to. And her and we had this concert. And we're all dressed, we had cans, and it was winter time. And Edna went to Margie's because she had a shower and everything, and they were doing that at her house. So I drove up and was picking them up, and they came out with their dresses and all. Going to the school, and Margie gets in, and Edna pulls open the back door, and she has little heels on, and the ice, and she slipped, and her feet went under my car. Her cans were up around me. And Mark and I both jumped out of the car and we're trying to pull her. We were both laughing so hard we could hardly pull her out because we were slipping. Oh my gosh! And Edna was chubby.
Edna?
Edna Erdl. And her cans, all I could see was all her cans around her face, and her hands were up here. She tore her nylons, and oh, it was so sad. And
Did you
of
still
course
go to
she was
the dance?
laughing too. Huh?
Yeah, did she go to the dance still?
Oh, it was a concert. It was like
Concert.
a choir concert. And fortunately, we had robes to wear, but we laugh. We still laugh about it.
You still talk about it?
Oh yeah.
What do you call her,
When we
the
went
can girl or
No,
something?
her name was Edna, and so we just.
No, I mean with Margie.
Oh no, we just call her Edna.
No, Margie.
Margie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Margie. No, Edna was the one who.
Oh, Edna was the one. I thought
She
Margie
went
was the
under
one.
car. No, it was Margie and I trying to pull her out. And when Margaret starts laughing, she can't quit. She can't quit. Even when she just even thinks about it, she just bursts out laughing. She was awful to try to keep from laughing. She was. That's right. She was useless to help me pull her out of there. From under the car. Yeah, we were quite the three. We were all totally.
What happened to Edna?
personality. She's married. She moved to Minneapolis and I don't know what she went to school for, but she's married. But she hasn't come to any of the reunions. I think she moved out of state.
Do you still talk to her?
I don't talk to her. Margie kind of keeps track because I think she has a sister that still lives in Warroad. And Margie kind of keeps track of her. But she hasn't come to any reunions either.
Why don't you talk to
I
her?
bet 1960. 210. Coming up to what?
2016.
2016. So it's been 66 years since I graduated from high school. A lot has happened.
56? No, 56. It's 1960? That's 56.
80, 90. Okay, 56.
Yep.
How come I didn't go to my 50th class reunion?
That was 6 years ago? I think you did.
I think I did too. But
Didn't she go to the 50-year reunion, Dad?
Was that?
Did we
she
go
went-
to my 50th reunion? Class reunion?
I think you did. Yeah, you made
Yeah.
most of the world.
And Edna wasn't there.
God, I don't remember her being there.
I've never heard this name before, Edna.
I haven't either.
I don't even know where she is for sure.
I have to ask
She's going to
Margie.
Margie.
Did Margie know your whole family?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we all grew up in Warroad. Yeah, she knew about Les and Hans. Actually, both of them worked for her dad at
Yeah.
different times.
You mean her? Oh, on the mink farm.
On the mink farm, yeah. And fishing too.
What happened to Hans?
Hans, well, he died. He lived in Crookston for a while.
No, that was Les. Didn't Les live?
Yeah, lived in Crookston, but Hans, I'm trying to think of where he went someplace to work. Oh, he was out in Pennsylvania for a couple of years and working.
With
But
Jerry?
No, he, at a mink farm, but not same place where Jerry went.
What's up with
Yeah.
all these mink farms? I never knew this was such a big deal.
Yeah, I suppose they kind of, like Dorrance, he knew of this farm, and and gave him, said, I have a good workers here, and so they just tried it,
Mm-hmm.
But when you've lived most of your life in the world and you work someplace that's different, and they don't, it's hard to make that adjustment late in your life.
Mm-hmm. Hans must have been
Hans, yeah.
40s.
Oh gosh, yeah. See, we're all 7 years apart. He and Les were closer, but there's 7 years between
Mary.
Yeah. No. Mary was up there too, but there's 7 years between me and Lorraine, and between Hans and
Why was there such a break? Why did Grandma and Grandpa?
I don't know. Well, I don't know because Grandpa's got a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, he would go. He'd go for a long time.
like year? Not a year.
Not a year, but he'd for seasons. You know, he'd go
He'd go up to.
work up in Kenora or Oak Island or someplace and work for a fisherman. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was.
He was gone that much, huh?
Oh yeah. Grandpa and Grandma would send him off somewhere to work, or up in Canada or something.
Why would they? What do you mean send him off?
Yeah, because they didn't like my mom.
Because of Willie.
Yeah. No? Yeah, well, not Willie. Maybe. I don't know. But they did not. They didn't like my mom.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But they liked you.
Yeah, they liked us, the kids.
Les and Hans didn't go over to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They went to Grandma and Grandpa's.
Yeah, they liked the kids. They liked us kids. But and Hans and Sam played hockey together with the Lakers.
Mm.
Warwood Lakers, I remember that.
He was still able to move around with that big hump on his back.
Yeah, he was that happened when he was really young. I think he was about 4.
Mm.
That hot water.
So here, this picture is. That's Hans, Les,
And
Lorraine,
Les.
and
And I'm standing
I don't know
there.
who's. That's
That's
you.
me standing there. I'm about 12.
And this dog.
I think that's Spike.
Never heard that name before. Spike.
Yeah.
And what are they doing? They're just hanging out. there.
They were
Goofing around.
they were teasing Lorraine about something.
Who was taking the picture?
God, I don't know. Maybe Juanita. My aunt, I'm married to her. Les.
Married to Les.
I don't know.
They look pretty old here. So they're probably in their 40s.
Oh no.
You're.
Let's see,
Well,
I-
you're like 15, 16 at least.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't think I'm that old. I think about maybe 13 or 14.
And then Lorraine.
Because Lorraine is 7 years older than me.
So she's 20.
Yeah, I don't think
Maybe.
that. Maybe I'm only 10 or 11 because she's still at home.
And this is in
Lorraine
Warren
got married at 18.
to Jerry.
Jerry.
And they
yeah.
moved to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Did they move to Pennsylvania right after they got married?
No. They had Juanita. I mean, not Juanita, but Dee.
D.
And Lorraine was just 18, right out of high school. Mom was so mad
Why?
because she was saving money for her to go to school to be a bookkeeper or something, you know, just not college, but trade school.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't go. She got married and she graduated in June, got married in June, I think, or something like that.
How did she meet Jerry?
Jerry Sargent?
Mm.
Yeah, where our house was, right by the school was here, we were here, there's a highway here, Jerry lived out there. And they moved to town about 2 or 3 years before Lorraine graduated. She met him right away and was kind of going with him during high school. But Mom did not like them because they were Red Lake Indians and shifty.
Red Lake or White Earth?
Or it would be one of the same,
Mm.
in the same.
Mm.
And
Why didn't she like him?
they were not good workers. They didn't.
They were shit? Is that what you said?
They're shifty.
Oh, shifty.
Because they didn't work. I mean, they do odd jobs. None of them ever went to school. You know, Jerry never went to high school, or quit. And never. And
Did you like
he was
him?
late. Yeah, he was funny. He was a nice guy, but he was not a worker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, never held a steady job.
Mm-hmm.
He would work and say, "Oh, I don't like that," and then he'd try something else. And you know, he never was a dependable. And she had 7 kids actually. One lost one, and they lived with us because they couldn't afford a place to live on there. So he'd put Lorraine and the kids at our house, then he'd go stay with his folks.
Mm.
It was not.
Not good.
And so we supported her. My mom supported her with the kids and stuff. But she had
And Hans and Les met him, I'm assuming.
oh yeah, they met him. They were friendly with him, hoping that he would shape up. And Lorraine wised up and divorced him.
Well, that was pretty late.
Pretty late, yeah. By then he'd already had a couple kids with another gal.
Hmm. What happened to Hans again? I know what happened to Les. We can talk about that after, but Hans died in prison or something, right?
He went on a binge with a couple of guys and went up to Middleborough,
Mm-hmm.
and they got picked up there
By the police.
by the police, and they were all in jail separate. And they heard that, I don't know if Hans was being belligerent or whatever, but they heard them beat him up, and that's where he died. He died in the jail, heart attack or something.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
How old? He was like 50?
Yeah. Okay. They said that they could hear him yelling, and you could hear them all.
The two guys did?
The other two guys that were
Who were they?
that were in the jail.
You remember?
Oh God, Oliver, was it Oliver Blackaby? What? They were both from Canada. They're Canadian guys.
They were white guys?
No, they were Indian guys.
They were Indian guys.
Yeah,
Why do you think they'd single him out?
Because I suppose I don't know, because he probably thought it was unfair or something. I don't know why. He said, but they were picked up. And I don't think it was Hans driving. I think it was the Blackaby. Not Blackaby. One of they're both in Canada. I can't remember their names. Because I was gone. I didn't know those people up there.
Mm-hmm.
There's such a difference. It's 21 years between us.
Mm-hmm.
And, but he died in jail.
What did Grandma say?
Just mourned. She didn't know what to do.
There was a funeral and everything?
Yeah, they had a funeral for him.
Tom and Ethel were still around?
I don't think so. No.
They must have been, because I think they were, because they didn't die until the 70s. Early 70s, right? 1970?
God, I don't.
And Hans was,
I'd have to look that up.
he was born in 22, I'm guessing, because you were 43?
Yeah,
No, 42.
I was 42.
42, 20.